terribly Japanese-looking box, ain't it? Ascool. Lohako. I don't know. It says Jape? Japan something. I don't know. I can't make it out. Weird. Okay. Back in the old days, I used to look at a magazine from Japan called Koro Koro magazine. I think it was by Shogakukan. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was all crushed. And in it, they had manga, or manga. God, I hate saying that. I hate saying manga. Because, I don't know, manga is just more phonetic looking how it is. At least I'm not calling anime anime anymore. They had Koro Koro Dragon Boys, I think it was called, something like that. And they drove around in these little Tamiya four-wheel drive racing kits, you know, these racing cars. And actually, in the manga, the cars were actually the size of the toys, and all sorts of racing hijinks. Anyway, these are cool because these are pretty much new. This is, let's see, I wonder if it even has a year on it. Yeah, 2017. These are brand spanking new. And I was just looking at eBay for nostalgia purposes, and then I saw cute little animals. Yeah, they put little fucking cute animals inside these motherfuckers now. So, I got the Lupine Racer and the Owl Racer. And that's pretty darn cool. The reason I got these two is A, I like purple. B, wolves are cool. You know, he looks neat. You know, he's not like a panda bear or a cat or something. Although the cat one's kind of neat too. And also the owl one. I mean, I'm not like this big owl fan or anything like that, but as you know, owls are the Greys. They are our masters. No, the owls are not what they seem. I can't even fucking do this without being not serious. I got it because I like the decals they have on here. It's like nighttime with stars and stuff, and then you have like orange tires looking twilighty, more stars, and more dark purple. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. Oh, good lordy lord. Comes with grease in a little blue bottle. It comes with a motor. If I recall, these ran on 1AA. And here's a bunch of gears and screws and nuts and bolts and holy shit. Let's see. Orange tires, squish squish, very nice. I wonder if these things dry rot like the old ones used to, because back in the day, you would have these guys and come back to it a few years later, and these would be all dry rotted and cracked. Hopefully they've figured out the formula a little bit better. That's really weird. They have it stapled to the side. Here's the owl. Looks like it's painted okay. Of course it is. It's Japanese. The Japanese give a shit. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, pretty neat. Hubs. Chassis. As you can see, in relation to my hand, my dirty hand, holy shit. I got home from work. Look at that callus. Look at that splinter. Look at this big bloody thing. Oh, God. Why'd I do that? Ow. Ow. Anyway. Decal. The decals, something I didn't realize looking at that, are actually metal foil, and that's pretty darn cool. Yeah. Owl Racer Super 2. Owl Racer Mini 4-Wheel Drive. Very cool, very cool. Let's see, I think that's pretty much it for me to show. Here's the cool purple thing. Let's see when that was made. It doesn't say. It hasn't one of those little arrow dials that usually give the date, but all it's pointing to is ABS. Huh, that's weird. Like, you would kind of expect it to be ABS anyway. Huh. Yeah, 1.5 AA. Yeah, so it takes... Wait a minute, how many does it take? Let me see. I always thought that they were just one. Maybe my memory's failing me. Or maybe they're just different. Holy... Yeah, okay. Well, whether it was 1 or 2, it is 2 now. And yeah, maybe it was always 2. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been decades. Decades! Yeah, that's pretty cool. I have no idea what that is. Some of it's in English, actually. Huh, what is that little snap thing for, I wonder? Use A3 when grade up parts are installed. Insert front hook. Remove batteries after use. I vaguely remember this key thing, and I don't know what it does. Huh. I don't know. It's been so long. Anyway. Yeah, this is extensively huge, this instruction booklet. I love these warnings that they give. Don't be trying to put that shit together by yourself. Don't be letting your fucking little brother on there. Let's see. The correct way is to push it down after it's been assembled. Not like that. Because if you do it like that, what happens is you end up poking your flesh with this rod of metal that sticks out. There he is painting it. There he is racing it. Oh, what the fuck's happening here? It's going around a corner, and the driver farted. And the driver farted. And now he's shaking it, telling him not to fart. I don't know. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to sit there because as it comes around the track, it's going to hit you. But, you know, technically, if this is a circular track, nowhere is safe. They want you to be in, like, a different room while it's going on. That's insane. On-off switch, and take out the batteries after you're done. And it looks like they're saying don't put nickel metal hydride with alkaline. Yeah. Anyway. Oh. And the other side's in English. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. What a cutie. Every time, right? Every time. I don't even know why I have toys back there. They all fall down whenever I do a video. Purple tires. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. Another purple bottom. Yep. And another guy attached by staple to the side. Very interesting. Let's see what this guy looks like. Jeez, where's my knife when I need it? I'm useless without my knives. Okay, Mr. Wolf looks really good. Paint job's good, of course. It is Japanese. Yeah, that's pretty sexy, actually. Not a damn thing wrong with it, even though it's super, super fine. Like, here you have these yellow eyes, and then you have, like, a triangle on the corners of his eyes, and even that is not fucked up. How do they do it? Why are the Japanese so much better at this shit than everybody else? The world may never know. Anyway, let's see what his stickers look like. Dark purple, dark blue, black. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that color scheme. Mini 4-wheel drive Lupine racer, VS chassis. Name? You're supposed to write your name on it? I wonder where they want you to put that. Probably anywhere. But yeah, I don't think there's anything special to speak of in the instruction booklet. Yeah, pretty much generic. Okay, I'm gonna build one or more of these because they're sexy and I want to build them. Yeah, I was saying how this is really finely painted and stuff. Beyond that, I don't understand its construction. I mean, here you have the white part, and it's actually a separate piece. It almost looks like, yeah, holy crap. It looks like the bottom is a piece, the gray part is a piece, and possibly even the yellow and the white are separate pieces. And they're snapped in at this tab and this tab. And I see evidence of glue, too, so it's glued all together. But yeah, that's how they painted it so nicely. They painted them all independently and assembled them. Because if they were to try to paint it as it is in this small little frame, it probably would have gotten fucked up to hell and back. But yeah, so this is actually like about 4 or 5 pieces or some crazy shit. And the funny thing about it too is, I mean, wow, what a lot of work just for one little piece. And here's how you assemble him. You put this double sticky piece of foam here. Click. And you put it atop the batteries just randomly. Just randomly plop it anywhere there. Put him on there, and boom, you're done. That is just such weird construction. Appropriately enough, I have purple batteries to go with it. That was kind of cool. But yeah, what interesting things. I mean, you know, to try and paint this the way you would normally paint it, it would have been a shitfest. That is so clever. Yeah, one thing I don't like is there's no one way to eat a Reese's here. There's no way to make these tires come off nicely. Like, I mean, here's the rubber sprues. You snip them. You're not going to get anything perfect. You're just not. And it's not like plastic where you can, like, you know, sand it or fill it or, you know, anything like that. It is what it is. And that's unfortunate because it is kind of an obvious blemish, you know. But I guess that's just how it's made. I mean, you got these little knobby things on them, and there's just really not much you can do about that. You can cut them down as much as you want, but eventually you're cutting too much and it's looking bad. So, yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. Nowhere near as clean as the pictures make them look, but, you know, that's to be expected, I think. I wonder which way these are supposed to go. Probably like, yeah, probably like that. Hello! So, how long did it take me to build this little car? Get in there. It took me watching the movie Venom. That's it. I mean, granted, I've done this a couple times before in my life, so it's not like I'm new to this game or anything. Oh my god, of course I got a hair in there, right? Of course. And, you know, I'm used to putting these together, so I kind of knew what I was doing. But yeah, it only took me the time of watching Venom and some of the featurettes, which is pretty quick. And I was also very lucky with putting on the decals. Oops, am I fucking bad? Am I? Wait a minute. Is that right? Yeah. I was very lucky putting on the decals. They pretty much went on perfectly, and that is a rare thing for me. Usually it's like you know, I realize one's like a little off center compared to one on the other side, and I'm like, fuck. But you know, that wasn't the case this time. It went on very, very nicely. I do wonder how other people are putting these together because I have strong hands, very strong hands. And I did have to use a little strength for getting these tires on. I guess they're identical on each side. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that's good. Oh, have I fucked up? What's going on here? I did fuck up, didn't I? I think. Why is this so weird? These ones look okay. No, that one's the one. Whoopsie. I fucked up. Yeah, definitely. And back to the topic of hand strength. One thing I did initially mess up on, I can show now because I had to take it apart. In here is a black bushing, and when I was looking at the instructions, all I was looking for was a circle. So I had accidentally taken one of these metal washers beneath this, and I had put the metal washers there, not realizing it was the wrong circle. So I got done putting the tires on before, and I had to pull them off again for the simple fact that I had the wrong part there. So I cut the black parts off, put them in here, and then I put the washers where they were meant to be. Yeah. And also, when you're screwing these things on, it's kind of sucky in the fact that you don't have a guide. I mean, you do have a guide, but you're creating the screw threads as you're screwing it in. So you kind of have to know when to stop just instinctually. And right here, you can see I can fit the X-Acto blade in between the plastic wheel and the screw, and that's how it's supposed to be. Because, you know, your eye is looking at the screw go down as you're screwing it, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to keep going until it meets the bottom. You don't. You're supposed to give it actually a little bit of a gap there. And, you know, if you over-tighten it, eventually I imagine you would break the screw threads that you've created, and it would just pop right off, you know. But, you know, again, I've done these before, so I had an instinctual understanding of it, and that helps greatly. Okay, and I have to get this one off too. Balls, that's gonna be a bitch, ain't it? You know what? I'm not gonna hurt myself, I'm gonna be smart. There we go. Okay, let's do this right. God, my brain just farted for a second. Okay, that's the big tire. And I want the big tire there. Whoops, popped out the bushing. Okay, oh, fuck. Okay, I really gotta say I do hate how I don't have a placement for this. It's like you're really going by eye. But, what are you gonna do? I think at the end of the day, the smartest thing to do is just make sure it's fucking straight. Boop. Man, and it's funny too if you think about this. I mean, it's riding across a road, right? Or dirty areas, just, you know, collecting dust like crazy, and it's getting all stuck to the exposed areas. That's just really weird to me. Like, why would they do that? Okay, so Little Wolf is applied, and he's kind of on straight. That's good enough. Yes. Put in the locking mechanism. Snap. And there we go. Lupine Racer. Nice thing about these Tamiya model kits is that they're really, really cheap. Very cheap, like maybe 10 bucks cheap, you know, maybe 15 if you're, you know, not really shopping. But yeah, very cute. I dig it. You turn it on like this, and the batteries are dead, so that's not happening. Yeah, 1988. Yeah, I believe that. But yeah, very cute. And now I'm going to go on to the Al one. I might show you, I might not. I don't know. But yeah, awesome. Okay, I gotta say, the building of the Al Racer was not as pleasurable as building the Lupine Racer. Reason being, one thing I don't like, where the hell's my X-Acto knife now? Is you have these pistons. In the pictures it's chrome, but here it's just black plastic. And it's rather unconvincing. As you can see, I can fit this between that and the chassis. I mean, these are pistons. They obviously are supposed to be connected to something. It doesn't look very kosher. It's kind of not credible. But the main thing that I really didn't like about building this was the stickers. On here, the stickers, if you were careful, perfect. Here, it doesn't matter if you put them on perfect. You're going to have it bunch up here. And that's because, like with a lot of Gundam models, they'll have curved areas, and they'll have a sticker with a bunch of cutouts on them. So even though it looks like shit, they still kind of form a dome, sort of. And in here, even if you're putting the sticker on good, it still bunches up along here. And I was not able to have that not happen. It happened massively on that side, and I was super careful on this side, and it still happens. It's not as expressed, but you can see, you know, it still takes place there. And that's unfortunate, because it does kill the image when you notice that. But it's not a death blow of any sort. It's still very cool looking. I mean, I love it. The other bad thing about the stickers is the long expanses. I mean, here, I don't know what that is. Maybe it was a piece of dust or something. I can see a knob there. Whereas if it were to have occurred on here, you wouldn't have noticed it as much. You know, sometimes stickers just get too long. You know, break them up a bit. But yeah, all in all, they're really rather nice. This is a Versus chassis, and I think this is a Super 2 chassis. Yeah, don't ask me to explain what the differences are. I can't. This one has an old slide lever, you know, like the old ones I used to have did, and this one does not. This one actually has a switch, which is kind of weird. Yeah, off and on. That's very odd. But yeah, it's a rather nice kit. I mean, it's just that really this sticker is the one that pisses me off the most. They could have done better on that. Let's see. Even the little locking tab is a little bit different than the other one. Let's see. And that's what this looks like underneath. Pretty cool. Yeah, Super 2 chassis. And just like the other one, it also does take two double A's there. So yeah, two very cute ones. There's other animals, but I don't dig them as much as these. The cat one's kind of funny because it comes with like the stickers have like fur coming out the sides of the panels, which is kind of funny. Also, I don't know. I think both of these guys too. They also have car versions, but they're kind of not as cool looking. I mean, here you have that whole nighttime look, you know, and a twilight look, and that's neat, you know. Whereas the car version of this, Al one, is big, bright, clear orange, which is just really awkward, and, you know, it kind of kills the idea of it. Yeah. Oh, I did notice one thing. Unlike the wolf decal sheet with this strange name sticker that goes I don't know where, the Al one has extra stickers that I did not see on the instructions. It's a mini 4-wheel drive, Al Racer mini 4-wheel drive, and I hope they're not expecting you to put them there, because that would just look really dumb. So yeah, extra stickers. And if you're a modeler of any sort, never throw these out, ever, because it's always nice to have extra metallic stickers. Yeah, I thought these were gold foil, but actually, or metal foil. Really, they're still paper stickers. They just have a metal foil on the outside of it. But yeah, still nice supplies to just keep around. Looking at the box, I also see no place for the, what do you call it? The extra stickers on the Al. So, yeah, I guess they're just there for effect. So kids will be sticking them around on their notebooks or whatever and promoting it. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Lupine Racer, mini 4-wheel drive Tamiya Versus chassis, and the Al Racer Tamiya Super 2 chassis. Very nice, very cute. I really don't like how they're affixed in there, but they seem to be pretty stuck there, so yay. And also, if they ever pop off, you know, and you haven't lost them, well, the nice thing is it's cheap enough to get that stuff again. You know, that kind of sticky paper. Okay, like, subscribe, Patreon, and I'm gonna go race these. What are you, fucking nuts? I'm not going to scratch these up and get them all dirty. Jesus.